The 2022 NBA Draft was one of the more heralded in recent history, with 3 players being legitimately considered for the #1 pickup to the final hours before the draft began. Outside of that consensus top 3 of Paolo Banchero, Jabari Smith Jr., and Chet Holmgren, there were other players that people tabbed as future stars due to their time at the college level. Specifically, Jaden Ivey and Keegan Murray were 2 players outside of that top 3 that many believe will develop into stars as their careers progress. However, there is one player that consistently seemed to be left out of the conversation at the top of the 2022 draft class, and right now, he is proving everyone in the league that he should have been. This is why Bennedict Mathurin is the biggest steal of the 2022 NBA Draft. Bennedict Mathurin is a 6'5", 210-pound guard who was born in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Benedict's mother is Haitian and would always make him and his family Haitian food. He grew up playing basketball with his older brother and his friends and realized that he might be pretty good at basketball once he figured out that he was always beating them. Unfortunately, when Bennedict was 12 years old, his brother died in a bicycle accident. From then on, Benedict's dream of making the NBA was about more than just him. It was about doing so for his brother as well. At age 16, Bennedict joined the NBA Academy located in Mexico City, Mexico, where he became their first Canadian player. There he would get his high school education and be in the perfect basketball environment to develop his game. While a student there, he first met the NBA commissioner, Adam Silver. When he first met Silver, Mathurin told him, "In a couple of years, you'll be seeing me at the draft." And after graduating from the NBA Academy, Mathurin chose to attend Arizona over Baylor in order to play college basketball. After a good freshman year where he scored 11 points per game, he came back for his sophomore season to improve his game and move up the draft boards. He ended up being the Pac-12 Player of the Year and helped the Wildcats to a #1 seed in the NCAA tournament before entering the class for the 2022 NBA Draft. In the draft process, the Indiana Pacers, who had the 6th overall pick, quickly fell in love with Mathurin's game and his confidence. When Mathurin visited Indiana for a pre-draft workout, he had his workout with the coaching and front office staff of the Pacers in the morning, then went to eat lunch with the group. While at lunch, Mathurin explained that he would be staying the night in Indianapolis before flying out the next morning, but wanted to know if he could use the Pacers practice facility again that evening. Pacers head coach Rick Carlisle then asked if he could join Mathurin to get some one-on-one time in the gym with him. Later that night, Mathurin and Carlisle did an hour-long personal workout before Bennedict left town the next morning. The Pacers loved the initiative that Mathurin showed, wanting to get a second workout in, and Carlisle appreciated him being willing to let them work together on drills. Neither were things that Mathurin had to do, but it did show a glimpse into the work ethic he has and what that could help him become in the NBA. While some Pacers fans wanted to see Indiana move up to draft Murray or Ivey, who is from Indiana originally and went to Purdue for college, the Pacers stood pat at 6, knowing they were getting someone they really believed in. Lo and behold, Mathurin landed at 6, and the Pacers made it official. When Mathurin was drafted, he mentioned the story to Adam Silver about the first time they met, back when Bennedict was at the NBA Academy, and Silver said he remembered Mathurin. When going into the Summer League process, it was clear Mathurin was going to be a big part of the Pacers' future plans, as he shined playing in Las Vegas, scoring 19 points per game and being named to the All-Star Summer League second team. When looking at the other pieces, the Pacers have as well. Mathurin appeared to be a perfect fit with the backcourt mate Tyrese Haliburton, who Indiana acquired in a trade with Sacramento near the trade deadline last season. Haliburton is known as a pass-first point guard, so a shooting guard with a score-first mentality like Mathurin being paired with Haliburton would help raise the long-term ceiling of the Pacers, if everyone played up to their potential down the line. Mathurin's run to start his career has been remarkable, and it started on opening night. The Pacers played a home game to start their season against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. While Mathurin came off the bench, as soon as he checked in, he made an immediate impact. His first basket was shortly after he entered the game. He caught the ball in the wing and attacked Beal off the dribble and got to the paint, where he faced Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis is one of the biggest players in the league, standing at 7 feet 3 inches tall. But instead of backing down, Mathurin went right at Porzingis and dropped in a nice one-handed floater for his first career NBA points. From there, Mathurin would finish the night with 19 points, And even though the Pacers did lose, Mathurin impressed many. Each game so far, Mathurin has continued to impress, scoring at least in double figures each outing and averaging 21 points per game through the first 7 games of the season. In particular, his performances and wins at home against Detroit, where he dropped 27 points and 5 made threes, and on the road against the Brooklyn Nets, where he scored 32 points and hit 6 3-pointers, all have been particularly impressive. As things stand, he is one of the 2 frontrunners for the NBA Rookie of the Year award, along with Orlando Magic forward Paolo Banchero. So what about Mathurin and his game has made him so successful so far and makes people believe he has the chance to be a star in the future? Well, on the court, he is a high-level athlete who has an NBA-ready physique going back to his sophomore year at Arizona. He proved back in college as well that he is a scorer, capable of being effective getting to the rim, finishing in the mid-range, and knocking down 3-pointers. He shot 46% from the field and 38% from 3 in his first 2 years at Arizona, and those percentages are either sustaining or getting better at the NBA level so far. Mathurin has shot 45% from the field and 43% from 3 in these first 7 games. His aggressiveness is also something that has paid off for him, as he is getting to the free throw line at a much higher rate. When he attacks the basket, he drives hard, and to score the basketball, the refs have been rewarding him for that. Mathurin is averaging almost 6 free throw attempts per game, which is in the top 25 of the entire league and second amongst rookies, only behind Banchero. Now, overall though, the one thing that the Pacers fans and NBA fans are most excited about Mathurin is his unwavering confidence. Before the season, Mathurin raised some eyebrows with a comment he made about playing against LeBron James. Mathurin said, "A lot of people say he's great. I want to see how great he is. I don't think anybody is better than me. He's going to have to show me he's better than me." Early on in his career so far, Mathurin has showed he is not afraid of the NBA stage or any of its stars. He has taken the challenge of the league head on and has full confidence in his game every time he steps onto the court. For all the other traits that Mathurin has that make him a good basketball player, that kind of confidence is what can make him great as he develops further. It is the kind of confidence that most all great NBA players have, that no matter the challenge, no matter the opponent, no matter the stage, you fully believe you have what it takes to get the job done. Bennedict Mathurin, at just 20 years old, is embracing that aspect of playing at the highest level of basketball in the world, and it is helping him thrive. Pairing that with his work ethic and all the physical tools and skills he possesses, the Indiana Pacers may have just landed the biggest steal of the 2022 NBA Draft. Is Bennedict Mathurin the biggest steal of the 2022 NBA Draft? If not, who do you think is? Let us know in the comments down below, and if you enjoyed this, make sure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel for more great content just like this. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.